For me, there's few things in life that make me laugh more than watching women try and understand how men think and feel, and how their brain short circuits when they do. For example,
y'all are really not bullshitting me when you say that men are out here just thinking about nothing?
Nope, we're not. We do it all the time, as a matter of fact.
Not a single fucking thought in those cutie little brains you got up there? Not one?
Nope, not a one. We just sit there and chill.
Cody told me today, point blank, yeah, sometimes I'm just not thinking about anything.
Absolutely correct. We don't think about a damn thing.
What the fuck did you just say to me? You mean you can turn your brain off? Also, he has no internal monologue. Learned that. There's no little voice in his head talking to him.
No, darling. There's no little voice in our head talking to us. And if you do have a voice or voices talking in your head, that's usually a sign that there might be some sort of problem. But that's not something I can help you with.
What is it like to just sit in peace? In silence? Just in reverence? Just... like, even right now, my mind is fucking racing.
What's it like? Well, in a nutshell, it's heaven. But it's also what makes men good problem solvers. Because you see, men think logically, not emotionally like women do. Our brains are wired differently. For us, when we are thinking, it's usually to solve some sort of problem, some sort of issue that's come up that we need to work our way through. But if there's not an issue in front of us, or it's something we can't work on at that particular moment, what's the point of wasting energy and effort on dwelling on it, on letting those little voices talk to us? It doesn't make any sense. It's not logical to do that. In fact, it's counterproductive. The truth of the matter is, by shutting our brains off and not thinking about anything, it usually enables us to refresh our mind, and when we get back to the task at hand, be much more able to handle it.
Until I am like knocked out asleep at night, my brain is running 1,000,000 miles a minute. That's why I talk so fucking fast, because the thoughts up here are too loud and I gotta get them out before I forget about them.
And with all due respect, how's that working out for you? Is it really making your life better? Or is it creating more stress? Is dealing with that constant chatter in your brain doing anything productive for your life? If laying in bed at night worrying about whether the laundry's done or the dishes are in the dishwasher is really creating that much stress, then get up and do them. Get them off your plate and then go back to bed. Because I assure you, there's not another person in the entire world, all 8 billion of us, that cares in the least whether or not your laundry's done. The only one that it matters to is you. Laying in bed for hours on end stressing over it is an utter waste of time and energy. Again, I'm not trying to dish you. I'm genuinely asking, why are you wasting so much time and energy focusing on things that probably don't matter all that much?
And men are just out here just, yeah, sometimes I'm not thinking about anything at all. What the fuck do you mean you're not thinking about anything at all? That doesn't even compute in my brain. I'm very triggered.
Oh, young lady, we can tell you're triggered, and I actually feel sorry for you. Let me put on my figurative dad hat, or as you'll probably label it, mansplaining, and give you a little piece of advice. For the next couple of days, take a step back. Take a breath, if you will. Let all those things that you're stressing over that are running through your brain go. Trust me, they can wait. Give what men do a try. Grab a cup of coffee, a beer, whatever it is that floats your boat, and do what I did this morning. Sit out back, watch the birds at the bird feeder, listen to the wind rustling, and don't have a care in the world or a thought in my brain. Trust me when I say this, your life will be 1,000,000 times better if you do it. And I'll be the first to admit it's not easy to do, especially for women, because you are wired differently than men. But you can do it. And once you do, you're going to find out how much peace it will bring to your life. Not to mention how much better your life will be, because most of those thoughts running around in your brain are negative ones.